Beep, beep, beep. So, for full transparency, I have been playing on my own time, obviously doing dailies and making sure I get all of that. I'm going to start with the new solo mode adventure for whatever this is, just because I figured like it'd be kind of cool to do this on stream, and also if it's just watching an anime, then that just saves me some effort. Let's take a look. And also gives me free stuff, so can't complain. Yu-Gi-Oh! Tron, that's fun. The request for what? Okay, so not Phantom, but like Cat Burglar, Sci-Fi, Tron mix. I was not expecting the change sequence to be that easy. And she uses skates. Okay, so... Okay, this is the same universe as the Evil Twins, which is fun. That is an aggressive world... Like, that's an aggressive goal. It's weird that your tail things are on your back as a backpack.
IP マスカレーナ闇データの運び屋よし終わりと正義の使者千代丸参上極悪人今すぐお縄にかかりなさいあれ確かにここに現れたって指令が来たのにこの間の子一体何なのはあまた逃してしまいました司令官直々に任された任務なのに 自分はまだまだです。
アラートレベル3の執行案件が発生した。通称 IP マスカレーナ。運び屋として数々の犯罪に関与し、このままではさらなる災いのトリガーとなるだろう。ラッパの使者千代丸よ。
Messenger of Chaos?
この者の執行を命ずる。
That's not someone I would want as
使者千代丸にお任せください。
my do-gooder of
極悪
justice.
人の犯罪者をお縄にしてみせます。野放しにしたらもっとひどいことが起こると司令官も言ってました。極悪な犯罪者で目的のためなら犠牲をいとわない人なんです、きっと。しかるに
Not really not that bad of a person,
絶
just
対お縄にしてみせます。
doing a job.
何言ってるのあの子。誰が誰を犠牲にしたって。仕事の情報も漏れてるみたいだし。もしかしてやばい組織に目をつけられたとか。
I mean, I wouldn't call what you're doing as, like, good deeds, so... Okay, let's see how this deck is supposed to play out. Fun, the fact that the evil twins are in their main deck. Masquerena can link summon during your opponent's main phase. Link summon monsters that can create their effect when link summoned or during your opponent's turn and used to disrupt their plays. That seems so busted. Damn it, are these supposed to be part of the archetype I'm supposed to be using with the evil twins? And that also would make the turn 1 much easier. How's it going, Sandman? I mean, they're very similar. Not aesthetic, but it's very similar in terms of like do stuff like during your opponent's turn. Okay, so not necessarily together, but like you could probably make a deck for it. EMP Meow Mine. That's fun. Normally I'd go a lot faster, like through these like tutorial duels, because it's just click on the thing that's highlighted, but I'm trying to understand what's going on here. using their monster to link summon. Okay, that's I can see why that's really good. And then Little Knight removes. Oh yeah, Sandman. When this is done, um, show me what to do with the sharing the friend code thing. Like I know like where it is, but I'm trying to like figure out the point because like for instance you like presumably have already done it and sharing it is I would assume meant to what's it called? Oh, I guess that okay, so that's the benefit. It's the more stuff you get. And okay, so that's oh, actually, oh, okay. So I read that wrong, and I thought you had to be a new player in order for it to work. And that's the loner deck, or I can just use my evil twin deck, which I'm pretty sure will just get me through this faster. I guess this is the benefit of having max C. It's when you're expecting people to combo off like this. Oh, that was a terrible use of that one, but... And also, since this is solo mode, I'm only barely paying attention. Which will probably end up getting me killed, now that I think about it. Anyways, you said you're doing good, so that's always good to hear, since the last time I heard from you, you weren't in as good of a place. I'm honestly, I'm really glad to hear that, Sandman. No. I looked up the campaign code, like started to understand it a little bit better, I think. As in, like, it doesn't have to be like a fresh account in order for the campaign code to work, which is why I put it now in the title of the stream, and I think I posted it. Like, out of curiosity, does it have to be like exchange codes, or is it just post it, someone enter the code? No, cancel, cancel. I don't want to use. Too late. Okay, so if you want to post your campaign code in chat, I'll add it onto this account. I guess it also might not work if you're already friends. Yeah, okay, see, that makes sense to me. So I guess just randomly posting that code onto whatever public Yu-Gi-Oh thing would probably be the best way of getting that done. Yeah, that would do it.
おかしいな。パスコードが割れない。忍び込む直前で変更でも入った。極悪人見つけました。
Why are you standing on daggers?
逃しません。
Why are your heels knives with handles?
奪った命は数知れず、盗んだ宝は星の数。極悪非道の怪人百名刀め。今宵この千代丸が成敗いたします。何よそれ。爆発。
I guess I just don't have the skills to run on the point of a knife. Oh, I thought you were gonna tank that. That is definitely a skill issue on my part. Also a skill issue on her part. I mean, she...
こんなんしかないけど、命も宝も奪ったことなんかないから勘違いしないで。
Giving her a tiny ass band-aid considering how much damage she took.
あの時のあの振る舞い、どう見てもいい人にしか見えません。極悪人が猫を助けるでしょうか。おまけ
I
に
mean,
絆創膏まで
there's different levels of evil.
ありとて司令官に聞いてもよくわからないですし。あ、ちょうど良いところに。司令官にお伺いしたいことがあります。執行対象であるマスカレーナさんのことなのですが、どうも極悪人の匂いがしません。執行対象とするのは何かの誤りではないでしょうか。
IP マスカレーナの執行はすでに承認済みだ。
しかし、
そして今の君はセキュリティ
His name is Justify?
個人の感情に惑わされてはいけ
Oh,
ない。
that's awkward.
セキュリティフォースとしての正義を果たしたまえ。
セキュリティフォースとしての正義。よし、わからないなら調べるまでです。秘技データバンク侵入解析の術。多元均衡因果衝突浸透回避究極的未来。難しくてよくわかりません。これ
Yeah, you're not the brains of the operation.
緊急招集マスカレーナさん。
千代丸、ここで何をしているのだ。
司令官。
I mean, the ones without anime girl faces, probably the evil side.
緊急招集の通知が聞こえたはずだ。それに X アーカイブの閲覧権限はないはずだが、ここで何をしているのだ。
無断で調べていたことは謝ります。しかしマスカレーナさんを執行対象とするには疑問が残ります。
個人の感情に惑わされてはいけない、そう伝えたはずだ。
マスカレーナさんはそこまでの悪事は働いていないのではないですか？
I mean, I wouldn't say it's that high up. You're like, they're sending you after her.
仕方がない。ナイトチェイス、千代丸を拘束せ。
Yes, racist against robots.
よい。忍法ネクラマシの術。
That should be totally useless against robots.
いない。まあいい。ナイトチェイサー、千代丸の代わりに IP マスカレーナの担当を命ずる。
よい。執行対象の生死はどうする？
問わない。
セキュリティフォースとしての任務が重要なことも司令官が言っていることもわかる。でも無慈悲な執行をするなんてそれが正義とは思えないです。佐藤さんも
I mean, until he takes off the helmet and proves that it's a suit, it's just robot to me. Okay, so now that that's mostly done, should be the ship thing. Awesome. Thanks, Sandman. I'm guessing. Okay, so a list of a structure deck. And then that solo mode. You said the sprite deck is probably like pretty high up there in terms of what I need to start moving, right? Okay, so it's... yeah, that absolutely makes sense, because when you brought it up, I was like, oh, okay, that might be the new structure deck in the shop, but then it's the Dark Magician one, and I think that one's actually probably busted. Wait a second, they give you all of the cards? Okay, yeah, no, that is correct. That is actually busted. Like, having 6 URs, 8 URs in there that have some versatility in there, damn. I'll probably have to do the solo mode just to see if I can figure out the gameplay. I think I tried it on my personal account and I was like, I think I critically failed. Ooh, yeah, let's work with that as soon as I'm done with this. And this game is honestly probably pretty hard to talk through, just because of the amount of focus, especially new players need to actually play it reasonably well. Assuming you're not just waiting for someone to combo off, obviously. Okay, so all of the S-Force don't look like 100% robots. So, yeah, they're probably people in suits, as you said. Okay, let's finish this real quick. Yeah, no, this one's different. Okay, yeah, she needs help because she hasn't been proven to be able to fight.
Mascarena さん、決めました。私は私の信じた正義を貫きます。ごめん。忍法変わり身の術。あんたは強まる強まる。
They're doing a lot of damage. Close your eyes. Or I guess just get yoinked by Dr. Octopus. Okay, yeah, no. Like, she definitely looks like a robot. I'm confused now. How did I do the live replay before? Could have been friends here. Oh, it's in profile, isn't it? There it is. Okay, so Evil Twin with Sprite from the looks of it. Which one do you want to look at? Yeah, let's take a look. And see if this melts my brain. Oh, that's a good way of dodging the max C. And that is strictly the better you like. That's the better card art, just by default. Which makes it doubly annoying that you can't freaking craft it. Okay, what do the Themed Smith cards actually add? I'm so confused by that. Because they are absolutely, apparently, just in every single deck that I've ever seen. Mm. Why didn't you go into combat there? Hmm. I was wondering if it was just something I was missing or if it was something that was actually important. Because you have the kill now. Okay. So that's Live Twin and Fiendsmith makes sense. I don't know where Sprite goes from there. So let's check this one out to see if it makes more sense. The total turns is 2. Not sure what the Vanquish does. Hmm. Fortunately, all of the Fiendsmith cards are URs that are useful, so splashing them is expensive. I say splashing, but for the most part, it looks like Fiendsmiths are the primary point of the decks. Also, out of curiosity, why do you like go in and out of combat with? Or sorry, you go like you send the evil twin or Link before you go into battle. Like that's an extra 3k in damage, and then like in this case it's turn 1, so that makes sense. But you also did in the last one when you could technically get an extra 3k in damage. Okay. So I think what I need to do, go into this and actually pay attention to what I'm supposed to be doing rather than just clicking through it. Okay. If you control a level 2 monster, you can special summon level 2 sprite monster from your hand. Aim to get multiple level 2 monsters on the field in order to bring out a dominant rank 2 or link 2 monster. You can only special summon each of these sprites once per name, if I remember correctly. Okay, once per name per turn. Like, that sprite's important, if I remember correctly. Okay. I think that one I can fix up on my own. Okay, I'm going to copy your deck and see how many cards I'm missing. I'm missing a lot of cards, but let's take a look. Most of them are URs. I have enough to craft one. Surprisingly, the Fiendsmiths are a little cheaper than I was expecting. And realistically, I could dump some money in here, which I think I will. Actually, maybe not. Oh, I forgot I had this. I have the SR twins already. I want the UR twins because their art is better. Yeah, my luck with packs is never great. Now let's see what UR actually get. Probably not going to be a great one. Really? I guess in order to actually play the deck, I'd need that. Okay. So what I'm going to do is remove everything from your deck that I do not have. And actually, let me know if there's a specific UR in your deck that is like a key piece. And I have just enough to craft one. Okay, so with that done, auto. Unowned cards to be added is none. So let's see how it auto finishes this deck. Effect Veiler. A more of the. I mean, this deck looks decent. I think I need more sprites. Or actually, just to understand it. I kind of doubt it's going to be that much cheaper. I mean, it's a little cheaper, but actually, no. Yeah. I'm okay with this for now. Let's. I think it's this one. Yeah. so much better. Okay, let's give this one a try and see how badly I fail. Realistically, I should be doing this in like casual mode, but there's kind of no point. I'm probably just gonna, I'm probably gonna just get smacked anyways in either format, so might as well roll the dice on my opponent having a terrible, terrible hand. Well, casual is worse in my opinion because you can't do any of your dailies through it. Jerk. Yeah. Well, that is also what keeps new players from joining this game. Like 100% seriously. It's that kind of competitiveness that like makes this game like incredibly difficult to like get into. Like you would think that at a certain point, the ranked scene, because there's no way for you to lose rank. So you would think that the people with all of these meta decks and everything would kind of win their way out of it, I guess. But like basically no matter how long I play, I keep on getting like I keep on running into people doing this. I'm in gold right now. And I was playing silver on my personal account, and my personal account's still full of meta decks. I think that's above gold because I haven't lost any rank, like, basically ever. And I keep on getting, like, crushed. So... Well, anyways... I would argue that I've done that a fair amount and still not... Or, like, get, like, 3 in a row and then I get 1 win. If I'm lucky. Like, at this point, I feel like I'm cooked, regardless. I'm honestly... Like, he's playing slow enough where I'm like, I'm waiting for your timer to run out. And the fact that I've won once like that while they were in the middle of their combo is kind of hilarious to me. Okay, if he takes like 6 minutes to kill me, that's on him for like skill issue. I'm gonna go get some water.
A man chooses, a slave obeys.
Exactly. Need to stay hydrated. And that didn't show me jack in terms of how well this deck is going to do. So let's try that again. Oh, Cyber Dragon. Yeah, that, like, from the general feel of it, you need like 2 or 3 hand traps consistently, and then in terms of this specific deck, you need one of the twins in order to like actually get the combos going. Don't know what this guy's deck is supposed to be doing. The fact that I didn't have the one-hit kill there. And he was also using Cyber Dragon, which is definitely not one of the top tier decks, so that, that makes me feel better. I guess until ads are done, I'll open up all of these legacy packs. And I was kind of praying for UR to dust, even though I'm not sure you can dust these. Okay, I'm back. Out of curiosity, are Morganite decks like actually decent? The reason I'm asking is since the restrictions for the Morganite cards are no hand traps, I figured that it might be easier on my brain. But if they're terrible, then I won't even bother trying. I think another reason why is because, in terms of the Morganite cards, I think there's only 2 of them that are URs rather than like needing an entire deck of URs. But I also think that you need to splash them into something. So, like, I wouldn't know what to splash it into. Okay, not having hand traps in hand against this deck is probably gonna be painful. Or they're just gonna give up. Okay, thanks, I guess. Are you talking about the Morganite cards, or are you talking about what just happened? Morganite, okay. I was also thinking Malice might be interesting, but I just can't afford it. Just always so sad to think about. Okay, so 2 SR cards, 2 UR cards, and then everything else is. Ah, damn, okay. And the only way you can get the Morganite cards are from Master Packs, so. Yeah, that would make it like triply expensive. I just want to bought this already. Oh no, I bought the bundle for the live twins. I think the only reason I did was for like these key pieces. Speaking of, I should probably just bite the bullet and get these, especially while I have the gems for it. Solemn Judgment, I absolutely will. I'm just gonna skip. I mean, 2 URs out of all of that is pretty damn lucky. Fuck. And I'm assuming they're not super useful, so I could dust them if I really wanted to. I want these cards so bad. And then I also, like, having this card would also be super helpful. 1 in 7,000. That's actually not as bad of odds as I was thinking it was going to be. Ooh, looks like I got lucky. So, not lucky. Damn. Okay, yeah, sounds good, Sandman. It's just something like on the side to look into. This was a really shitty hand to start out with. So, my guess is that this is a trap-based deck. Otherwise, this card makes no sense to me. And I think with that, I'm screwed. I'd normally play it out because I can just go onto the other screen and start, like, I don't know, watching YouTube videos while I wait for them to combo off. But, like, since I'm streaming this, I can't really do that. And because I can recognize it and you can recognize it, it sucks that the game punishes you for surrendering. See, like this, again, this is another one that I'm like, oh, okay, my hand straight up sucks. Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, Called by the Grave? I think I literally just got it in the random, like the random 10 pack I just opened on stream. And in my opinion, I'm still missing most of the cards I need for this deck to actually pull it off. I don't think you can trade cards, can you? Okay, well, I'm literally just screwed here. Thank you for giving me the chance to draw 2 cards to hopefully save myself. And it quasi-worked. I mean, if you could trade cards, like having more than the 3 that you need in any given deck would make a lot more sense. Well, the reason I'm kind of indifferent with my play is because, like, I'm already pretty much 100% sure I'm going to lose. And the fun thing is that it still worked. Yeah, no. The fact that I'm able to start comboing off is definitely, like, points in my favor somehow. I'm not sure how that worked. Yeah, no, I have no idea how I came back from that. Well, mostly because I thought this negated effects. Oh, because I banished my card before the negate happened. Is that what happened, or did I just fluke out on that because I stopped caring, or the reason I didn't split during battle for the extra 2200 damage was because I figured keeping the effects available for the net following turn would be more advantageous of drawing another card and destroying whatever the hell they were going to play. Did that make sense, or am I wrong about that? Yay, gold 2! No, I have a full playset. Oh, so you can split apart during combat, and then okay, and then after that, like, link summon them again on for the next turn. Is that what I should have done? Okay. On average, should I be going first or second, do you think? First. Oh, shit. Okay. Keep on going or end turn so he doesn't draw more cards. My instinct is to end turn. Especially since I don't have a like one turn combo that I can do right now. Oh, okay, yeah, because the sprites work as, or these sprites work as negates. And I assume that you don't want to sacrifice like the other negators, basically. Because they're still useful. Because you can use them once per turn. Okay, not unless you already used it. And unfortunately, this deck doesn't really have a way to bring them back. Oh. Is it? I think I don't have the link to. Yeah. I don't think I have the link. Oh no, this link too. Okay. Well, I was already uphill battle anyways, so not exactly... surprised.
A man chooses. A slave obeys.
Thanks for the reminder.
I need healing.
Yeah, I figured. Like, I'm honestly just EP. I didn't realize it was you triggering all of those. I'm a bad streamer. It's been a long time. I'm hoping you're doing well. Ugh. I'm playing the game that like is going to melt our brains, so that's entertaining. That's such a common occurrence for you. Like, okay, well, then that's good. I hope the family's doing well. Well, he's apparently EP today, Sandman. That's an incredibly difficult habit to break, especially if it's a habit that you were doing for a long time. Like, slowing down like that tends to take like a pretty substantial mental shift. My brother is going through something similar, having a mental, like the mental revelations of, oh, Like, I can't keep on doing this forever. Is this really making me happy? That kind of thing. Should I be using it? I was going to wait until their turn to use this spell, just in case, like, just to figure out what I need to counter. Okay. I wasn't expecting the animation there. That's actually cool. Yeah, this self-sacrificing mindset is not... Blue into carrot? Or they give up? Perfect. Man, you were not wrong about the sprites, Sandman. And yeah, the self-sacrificing mindset is something I had to get over myself while I was working a pretty terrible job, honestly. Like, looking back on it, it was a reliable source of income, but the stress of it was so terrible for my health that I was like, oh, okay, yeah. I think through the time I was working, I went to the hospital only because of that job and not because of any other reason. Like, I collapsed twice while I was working at my former job because I was, one, overworking myself, two, dehydrated and trying to lose weight all at the same time. But I wasn't able to lose any of the weight because the stress was making me stress eat. So, big circle all around. Like, I think the mental component you have to kind of get into for, like, not overworking yourself is that, like, other people can do, like, a job, and then it's not necessarily bad for them to do some level of work. I actually don't know what this does. Yeah, and especially given your health, EP, you definitely need to slow down. Okay, Sandman, should I go to the full combo and make the Link 4 for this deck? Or, like, on turn 1? Or should I stop at, like, making both Link 2s and getting both of them ready? Because I'm... Okay. Oh, okay, Sandman. EP, I don't know what to say. I really don't. I'm sorry that your health is in such a state. I'm glad that you're able to join stream today, at least. Apparently this card's just really good that a totally definitely not live twin deck is using it. Damn. I got countered, basically. I have a feeling this is going to be very important in a second. And for Nib, I should just trigger it as soon as I'm able, correct? So basically use it now. Oh, welcome to chat, Deathbringer. My day's going well. And yes, EP, keep on working on yourself. It's a constant need. Hey, Demon! How's it going? Lots of people joining in the last minute. I mean, I appreciate the emotes. Those are some very specific emotes, by the way. But it's always... like, honestly, it's fun. Like, I wish I had more emotes to be a little more fun. Oh, thanks for the follow. Death of the Bringer. I'm not sure how to, like, say your name or refer to you in a way that's not immediate, like, edgelord, honestly. If I remember, I think DB will be the call, I think. And man, that's assuming I have the cute voice to, like, utilize there. Anyways, DB, thanks for joining the stream. And again, thanks for the follow. I'm assuming that you are substantially better at this game than I am. Do I have the kill here? I think I have the kill here. So unless they stop me... Don't... This game is reasonably hard to judge because everyone needs to try hard so hard in order to like make any sort of progress. It's hard to like not judge the people. Yeah, it's like that with Rivals too. But I don't feel as bad playing this game versus Rivals because Rivals is also a team game. So if I play poorly, it's affecting more than just myself. Like, it's affecting my teammate. You're, like, deep in the community then, Deathbringer, because I could not imagine, like, judges' rulings on a lot of these things. You ever play with your good vibes on the line? I mean, technically often, it's like once you get to a serious point, the like IP mate came with the freaking, what's it called? Live Twin bundle. And I'm clearly missing something there, EP. Yeah. I love that movie series. At least the first one was like insanely good. The second one was decent. And then the origin story was fine, like as a watchable movie. Okay, then clearly I'm missing lots of things. Again, fun game, but if you're bad, it makes you feel like you're disappointing other people, and I hate that feeling. Ooh, shitty hand. Actually, not that shitty. Okay, that makes more sense. And also makes sense why I would have not been remotely paying attention to that. Hmm. Okay, that makes a ton more sense. And it's making me feel even stupider. Not stupider, I'm just out of... I don't have anything that's not level 2, I think. Okay, well, at least that's a good end for Kingsman. Like, unsportsmanlike behavior sucks, but... like, at least he got the money for college. I think this was a mistake, but... oh, I should have triggered the elf first. I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably gonna lose here regardless. Like, unless I max C draw into something insane. Yeah, unless I max siege into something insane. Okay, I kind of did get into something insane. Or something that will at least save me. Yeah, Nid would be nice. Well, anyways, Demon, how are you doing? Like, I know it's very late for you, which is your normal sleeping time of being basically nocturnal. Having the search is nice. Assuming I live past this turn. It's not looking super likely. Okay. I was on a decent winning streak of, I think, 2 games before that, so that's nice. I'll be right back, run an ad, and get some water. So I'll be right back. Well, I'm glad you think I'm, like, learning, Sandman. Yeah. Plus side for me, for this hand at least, looks like I'm not gonna get super stuck. And welcome back. Yeah. When I went to get another glass of water, I actually looked inside my water filter for the first time in a while, and I was like, huh, there's stuff growing in the top part of the water filter. Maybe that's why my water's been tasting so weird lately. Yeah, well, I took it apart and started hosing it down with soap. I'll probably go in with bleach once I stop streaming for the day. If only I had Max C right now, which is why they made it only one copy. Because Max C in this situation would be a little broken. Yeah, drinking bleach would not be pleasant. See? Yeah, but that sounds super broken. Not that this is any better at this point. I'm just waiting for Voltron to fully form and then probably get screwed. Yeah, any card that's too ubiquitous and defines a meta becomes an issue. Yeah. At least there's some choice, even though realistically there's only so much you can do. And there are counterplays, like that freaking bird card, I forgot what it's called, that prevents people from drawing. Draw and lock bird. Well, it stops you from playing. There should probably be marginally more downside to playing Ash Blossom than just discarding it. Some amount of life point loss, or at least some additional negative. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes. So he's literally just making Voltron from the looks of it. Yeah, he literally just made Voltron. Which is dope that it's a card archetype. But I'm also pretty sure I'm screwed here, so... Because I can't affect it with... Yeah, I can't... I literally cannot affect it at all. Actually, I think I can destroy it. Except for he's going to immediately do this one. Okay. So I'm pretty sure I'm just screwed. I'm not sure why I chose Leela first. I should have... Oh, wait, no, I can't draw. Because there's that one in the way. Okay. I was just getting frustrated there, unfortunately. Okay. I'll give it 2 more games in an attempt to get to Gold 1 before the end of stream. And after that, I'll see how I feel in terms of playing, like, or streaming. Because I probably am getting a little tired. Okay, I'm not sure what I'm waiting on right now. Considering it's my draw. Oh, no, this is definitely progress. Especially over the last week, I was feeling incredibly stuck. I think I made it from gold 2 to gold 3. And then I was just kind of like, oh, I can't really do anything because I kept on running into meta decks I had no way of countering. But having the sprites in this deck makes this deck feel way better. Like, annoyingly, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is definitely pay to win. Like, up to a certain point. You do need the skill to know when to use certain cards and when not to, but, like, at least at my level, it definitely feels pay to win. Like, sorry, I was just making sure that it's not me holding this up, so... Like... Also, having you in, like, kind of my corner, like, kind of giving me advice about the decks is definitely helpful. If there are generic cards that go into basically every deck, the game should help you, like, get those cards, in my opinion. And they kind of do with the specials, but you can't get a full playset of the... Yeah. You can't get a full playset of these, or however many you're allowed to have, through the game, or, like, through easy, like, buying mechanics. You have to still rip packs, and then, like, you don't know which packs to take. Actually, I think there's something... There's this one. Beyond the next level, like, this one would definitely, like, contains more of the staples. I'm not sure how many of them. But it also, like, it feels bad to have to waste your gems on this rather than cards that, like, oh, I love the flavor of these cards, or... So it's kind of a 50-50. So yeah, this game definitely is not beginner friendly. Okay, so like, Marvel Rivals definitely is a beginner-friendly game because, like, you can play casually, and there's no collecting element to it. It's just cosmetics. But, like, this game, you actually need to have the staples in order to play properly. I mean, I'm kind of also in trouble because I don't have my searchers at the moment. Yeah, but for new players, you don't want them to have a handicap. You want them to feel like, oh, dope, I'm very good at this game. Thank you for the +2 draw, basically. Because I needed that +2 draw. Wait. I thought that was when it's summoned. Oh, okay, whatever. Can't do anything about that now. Okay, so mistake was made. I think this is actually bad for me, but I'm going to do it anyways. Okay. And I'm pretty sure I'm just dead now. Was I supposed to send one of the other cards in? I wasn't sure. Oh, okay. I mean, I might as well. Okay. You guys are watching, so... Again, if I was playing by myself, I would have played that out in order to get the grades, but since I'm streaming, I won't do that. Okay, last game, assuming... Nah, this is just the last game. Which UR is mandatory because I have enough to... I have enough... I was going to say dust because that's what they call it in Hearthstone, but I have enough UR points to make one UR. And if there's something that's legitimately mandatory, then I'll like make that after this is done. Okay. Speaking. I mean, it's a good thing I had that, otherwise I would have been very, very annoyed. Okay, so the new, I think the Lilla suite is desperately needed from the sounds of it, so I'll craft it after this game. The effect Veiler here feels a little mean, but really? Because that felt a little mean. Is there a specific reason for that? Oh, okay, so And I think I win. I don't think that... I should have negated it, shouldn't I? I mean, yeah, it definitely worked out. There we go. Okay. So, thank you for making this game actually much easier to play, because now I understand Sandman. I think I'll keep at least Master Duels going for at least Sundays, streaming, going on for at least a little while, and we'll see how I feel as things go on. So I will... Oh wait, first I need to craft correct card real quick before I forget. So I mean, yeah, that's definitely something I need to do more in general. But it's also much easier to have you kind of looking over my shoulder and you're able to point out my mistakes. So streaming it is helpful. I need to craft this, right? Okay. Am I going to assume that I need to get a full playset of this? How many should I get? Just one? Is one enough? Or... Okay, one's enough. Perfect. Makes things much easier. I want these, so... Like, I have a feeling I'm going to be burning quite a lot of gems, and probably will get that art shortly. But anyways, thank you for joining me for stream, and I will see you next week, and hit me up on Discord if you want to chat. So, see you later.